the water. And if I could find some way through, if I could walk on water with you, believe in me, so true.
Collecting the metadata of cell phones.
Thank you.
You and I have still asked the question today, where were the Republicans on it?
All right, finally. I mean, it takes how many days here to get going for the new year? God, been in a fog.
And believe that what was going on under the Obama
All right, let's listen to what's going on here. This is
unconstitutional.
Live.
Data of all the cell phones across the United States.
All right, talking about cell phones, all that data.
And we disagreed. I remember because it was
not too sensitive of a topic.
And I would say that from
all right, so yesterday, you know, we kind of know. We kind of know some stuff. There's this thing where you just can't, man. There's no, like, on one of those videos I shared this morning. I'm not sure which one it was. I don't know if I gave it to Johnny or if it's the top one on the tippity top. Don't worry, we'll take it down. We'll shut it out. Once we get there, we figure out, like, you know, how we're gonna make it look pretty decent, make it look like, you know, that we care. I know. Yesterday I just talked a lot of smack. I just, you know, hoping something would stick. Just like, you know, like CNN had something on. I don't know what years it was. You know, they have things like the 80s, the 90s, whatever. The 2000s, all this kind of stuff. Might have been the 80s. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. It just happens to be on. I'm doing things. I got a routine to do before I walk out the door. So it's just on, and I'm listening to something about, like, the introduction to Fox. You know, how they start off with Jump Street, you know, some things. Some shows and all that kind of stuff. Alright, somebody is double parked here. I gotta be a little bit careful. So the Cowboys, I think they squeak it out by 2. If we read the score right, I think it was 24-22. And the Colts dominating the Houston, Texas Oilers. Just kidding. Dominating them at home. Didn't look like they can get anything rolling there. I didn't even know football was on until I logged on to see if anyone stopped by to see us. You know, our lonesome selves. Are you lonesome tonight? Shall I come back? That's how it is. There is a thing, like, you know, it's like, you know, people just want to be around, like, people that are happening, you know, snap, crackle, pop, you know, that they have the stuff, that they can show the things. People, you know, I mean, it's player's choice. I always said that. You can do, you can do. Wow. I mean, just, there is beauty. You know, just seeing that tree there, like, after all the holidays and everything, and the weather is just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous morning. I mean, this is how Christmas would be like in, like, Florida or California. You know? I mean, you see, you know, like, I mean, about a month ago, we were doing this, because we do this show. And I noticed, I had a half tank here yesterday, you know? I know one of the videos I said we have a half tank of gas. Yes, I was saying, because I'm trying to align stuff. I'm trying to bring stuff together in this day and age. I know it's hard to talk to anyone. I mean, you know, they usually shut the door on you. They leave. I think, you know, it has to do, and I'm not tooting my own horn here. Please. I have humility. I'm humble. I'm shy. I'm all those things. You would not believe. Now I'll get to it. I'll tie it all in. I think I got this today. For some reason, just one of those days where I'm just, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like, okay, it's time to tie loose ends together. It's time to stop all this, vibes, bad vibes. Yeah, she's just going by the cover pic there, man. It's like, at this age, or whatever it said up there, so I get one bad vibe, I'm out. Or something like that. Yes, I'm at the point. No, I mean, we do change and all that kind of stuff. We do. We go through a lot of things, but it's always good to, be grounded. Have strong roots, like strong background or education. I almost wanted to like this morning, because I was just like, I got up and I realized what I've been doing here. I realized, it was a challenge. It's an extremely tough thing, especially in this day and age. It's not getting any easier. It's not getting any easier for common sense. Because like like I said, one of those videos, I believe it was Candace Owens, a nice girl. I don't understand. Just because she has a different stance, or ways to go about, doing things that bring, happiness, security. Yes, go to California. All right, I know. Everybody go. Few people I know are going on Tuesday. I'm not gonna say anything like that. And I'm sorry I had to say what I had to say yesterday, but it almost seems like that. It almost seems like it's a challenge. I'm not. The stuff that I put up here is not. It's not like I'm inviting anyone to a duel or anything like that. It's like, no, I'm not saying I'm much smarter than you. My brain is so much smarter than you, and my heart is so much purer and shinier and all this kind of stuff. No. Heavens no. Nah. Just having our coffee. Give us one last look. And
By the way,
so she's going on about saying oh God, please don't let me lose that thought. I'm not going to either. Okay, so oh yeah, she's like in one of the videos, I'm not sure which one it was. She's like, they don't turn on their own, yes, it was towards the end. Now it's all coming back to me. All right, then I have a little bit more of this coffee. Thank you, it's good coffee. Yesterday I put you down. I said, this is where I got this. I don't know, maybe it had something to do with who was working. It was the guy, some guy, I don't know, there's something about him. Maybe he hasn't, I could tell, this is just an assumption. Maybe he hasn't had, things handed to him. You can go by optics. He's there. It's just, how you meet people in your life or at different places, and times and all that kind of stuff. You could tell, maybe it's borderline, that he might even have some kind of like handicap, like a disability. I'm not, it's a thing that we all need to talk about. These are for 2 years they've been going on about all this stuff about, yes, because the end of it's the marching order, everybody's in step. Okay, fine. We want to establish that. Okay, the worst case scenario or whatever, doomsday. I'm not calling it doomsday. I'm just saying they want to get rid of Trump. What is the plan, though? Okay, so Pence comes in there for a little while, and then you have Elizabeth Warren. Surprisingly, that she's running. I can't believe it. She's running. It looks like she's running. She's getting her husband out. Those are indications. She wants to show stuff. That's how the politicians do it. Mostly on the Democratic side. It's all about that show. I don't mean that, yes. I can't get it either, man. You're on your own. You're on your own error. I can't help you, man. Can you help me now? No, I can't. Derogatory? Yes, woo, you got it. Yes, in a derogatory kind of, no, I don't mean that in a, yes, you can't do it again. You mean, you're lucky you made it this far, man. I mean, hey, take a seat. You know, you ain't gonna get the gold star, but, okay. So, I don't mean that in a, a bad kind of way. I don't think I can, for some reason, I can't spice them together, because I'm looking at that coffee. I want to get my palate needs to be just a little bit more action ready and all that kind of stuff. All right, because I do this really quick and everything. Like, I mean, that's kind of like the thing. I don't mean that in a derogatory. I don't mean that in a derogatory. Can't do it, man. I don't. I used to do that in school with breakfast. Like, I remember every once in a while. I had that. I mean, I got a lot better, but I know. I took acting and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there was times. See, that's why I went off on my own. I said, "There's no way I'm going to keep up with scripts." We're doing these plays. I'd always admire the person in the play that got the lead. I mean, to remember all those lines. I mean, because me, I don't know. I always like to ad lib, or I just like to change it around a little bit. But I remember it was the two actors doing The Odd Couple that I just had a small role in it, like Speed. But I just, I had a lot of respect for this guy, and so we did this play at this college, and we offered some people from the community to come in. I mean, we had people that were going to towns for acting. And then also there was people, I met some really decent guys and girls from that experience. Actually, at the time, met someone who was doing Curtis Lumber commercials and was like kind of in radio and all that. At the time, I didn't have the bug for that. I didn't really. This is not a radio. This is all acting. I just say, it's a radio. I mean, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Say television? What is it? What could you say? I mean, we're just doing, like I say, wing on a prayer. Wing on a prayer. But yes, I don't mean that in the derogatory. What is going on? Yes, what is going on? Let's get back to the half. Well, what day is today? It is Sunday. Wait. All right, Friday was the 4th. It's the 6th, Twinkles. It's January the 6th, Sunday. And yes, the place was crowded today. I mean, it was unusual, when I went in to get the coffee. There were some people outside, like in their cars and all that. I don't know what was going on. Maybe there's some kind of tickets for Motley Crue. I don't know. So yes. Yesterday, I know, like I said in one of the videos, there was a half tank. I mean, the needle, it moved pretty well, pretty good. Not in a derogatory. All right, so it moved. Yes, breakfast. It is weird that she's doing this video for the Breakfast Club, and I remember, like, when I was in 4th, 5th grade, my teacher would say, Jerry, say breakfast. Breakfast. I go, breakfast. Breakfast. So I noticed it was a half tank, because on one of the videos, I said, well, it's dark, we have a half tank, and I'm trying to, like I said, like, walk away here with something, at least, not to change anyone's mind, but just like meditate a little bit on it, take some time. I mean, she's saying, like, for whatever the reason, they just stick. It's okay to be loyal, it's okay to be stick, but remember what you're in it for. Remember the things that you want to see done, and are they doing them? All right, I mean, I grade myself on this like a C. I think it was okay. I mean, especially from all the stuff that I was trying to start, because it was a new year, and I figured maybe I could make amends, or mend some bridges and all that kind of stuff, or like see get someone from the past. I mean, that'd be nice to come by. Set the record straight and stuff like that. I mean, don't have to be a long visit or anything like that. You can just stop by, You know, especially, you know, I mean, hey, you're not doing anything in the morning, you know, it can help you before you go on, you know, perform, you know, maybe that's what we're coaches here. We're coaches. And yes, we're definitely up there. We'll be right back. Give time for stations to identify themselves. We got one creamer left in our pocket. And no, I'm thinking of that South Park thing. I got something in my pocket for you, for you. We'll be right back.